A heretic at prayer in a church. Passing bold, Ramza.
Delita, I'm glad to see you well. As you say, I am a wanted man, so I shall ask it plain. Why has the High Confessor planted you amongst Goltana's men?
You took the risk to come to Zeltania simply to ask me that. Very well. I see no harm in telling you of my mission. The Black Lion, Duke Goltana, and his foremost commander, Count Orlandeau. I am to assassinate them.
What?
Keep your voice down. Now, listen well. Groups such as the Corpse Brigade, ill-contented with the crown and the nobility, are in no short supply. The Church merely fans rebellion's flame. The people tire of war, and their disdain for the crown waxes with each passing day. Of course, Goltana and Larg want to put down the rebellions at home, but they lack the troops to do so. To break the impasse, they seek to bring an end to the conflict, once and for all.
Then the Church was behind these months of unrest. And even as we speak, the armies of both lions amass at Besselat. All proceeds precisely as you and yours have planned.
Yes. And it will not end as either lion hopes. Larg and Goltana will meet their deaths once battle has begun. Yet cut off one head and two more spring forth, so naturally their closest allies must die with them. Of the southern sky, Count Orlandeau, and of the northern, Lord Zalbarg, and Larg's right hand, Count Dystarg. Your brothers. With the leaders of each army gone, the fighting will cease, and those who remain will have no choice but to embrace the peace we offer.
A peace? Or surrender on the Church's terms?
The people will proffer to the Church the role of mediator with hands upraised, as will all the battle-weary soldiers. Moreover, the Church will have the Zodiac Braves. Formed anew, they will serve as the High Confessor's loyal swords, a legend reborn to captivate the masses.
The Zodiac Braves reborn.
Of course, one thing yet stands between the Church and the Orosite. The heretic, Ramza Beowulf.
Is that it? You've come to fetch the stones? How much do you know of their secret?
I've no interest in dusty old relics. There are any number of ways to capture the hearts of the people. Besides, I am no hound heeling at the Church's skirts. I answer to no one but myself.
Meaning what?
Meaning I would not think twice of killing you, Ramza, should the hour come. But not this day. Though our methods be different, our goals are not. As long as they remain so, you are no enemy of mine.
Delita, you could come with me.
I cannot join you. She needs me. Far too much to leave her now.
Ovelia?
One army has crowned a king, and the other a queen. But only one will rule, the one who outlives the other. The Church itself favors neither, for what it desires is a pliant puppet whose strings the High Confessor will hold. And happily for them, both Orinus and Ovelia are well suited to the role. It matters not who prevails.
And you? Do you not use Ovelia to fulfill your own ambitions?
Use her? That I cannot say. But of one thing I am certain.
And that is?
To save her life, I would gladly give my own.
Delita.
You must think this strange.
No. I understand only too well.
I address the heretic Ramza. You are besieged. You will surrender yourself up to us at once.
I know that voice. Confessor Zalmor.
I'll do what I can. As you wish.
All right.
I am yours to command.
It's time.
You! You are the leader Hyrule of the Black Ram Knights! What are you doing in the presence of a known heretic?
You see me. You must not live to tell of it. In this at least, Ramza, it seems we must fight side by side.
Wait, Delita. They are no more than pawns in this game. They know nothing of the plot or the secret of the Aura Site. They simply carry out their orders. If we explain what has happened, they may well listen. We might avoid needless bloodshed.
Hear your words, Ramza. These men shut their eyes to the injustice in the world and kill merely to preserve the Church's virtue. Reasoning with their ilk is futile. Even you must see this. But, very well. If you wish to throw yourself upon their mercy, I shall not stop you. Let's get this over with.
Commander Hyrule, you realize what it is you do? This man is a notorious heretic, marked to be punished for his heinous deeds against the Church. That you should abet this evildoer is utterly indefensible. You will most assuredly share his fate.
My choice is made. If it means I must slay each and every one of you, so be it.
You should tremble with fear to mock the heavens so. To slay a man of the cloth is to wound this fair land's peace and turn your back on the natural order the Father has bestowed on us.
Wound the peace? Surely you jest. You hide behind this peace only as it suits you. You invoke the name of the Father to subjugate the weak. This peace you hail is a vile farce. Men such as you profane the gods to speak their names.
Delita, why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
You speak as if your own hands were not stained with blood. Like me, you cut down those who bar your way. We are of a kind, you and I.
There is a point it goes beyond necessity.
Still, you do not understand, Agrius. The few that hoard power use it to trample the masses. I seek only to break this wheel of oppression.
If you fight for justice, then surely the how of it matters. Surely there is a better way.
Justice, such is naught but a delusion. Reality is cruel, as your own struggles ought to have taught you. Ideals alone will not bring about change. If we desire revolution, we must seize power, and not fear to wield it.
Power thrumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike! Hallowed bolt! No mercy! Newfound strength.
Come now, Agrius. You need not shy from the question you truly wish to ask me.
Lady Ophelia. She is safe.
You long to see her. 'Tis plain you'd rather be at her side than Ramza's. Alas, you have been branded heretics, wanted for the murder of Cardinal Delacroix amongst a host of other charges. Such as you have no place with the future ruler of the kingdom, and thus did you choose your course. If the Church pulls the strings of this war, by exposing its deception, would you best serve your princess?
Answer my question.
As I already told Ramza, you needn't worry about her. She is safe, even without you. She is aware of her role as Duke Goltana's rallying banner and duteously fulfills it. This she does not only for the kingdom, but for herself. She has made her peace with her part. Besides, she has me. You may not trust me, but you can at least trust she who does.
I struggle to imagine my lady would place her faith in your light. But if Ramza trusts you, then so shall I.
Hear me, Confessor! You are being kept in the dark. If you would but listen, I will lay bare to you the evil conspiracy that threatens us all.
Conspiracy, you say? I take this to mean you would contest your charges, for all the good it does you now. Our Holy Office offered you a forum in which to clear your name, to absolve yourself of the charges of murder and orchestrate theft. But you discarded this chance like so much light soil. You fled, and in so doing proved your guilt. You have been tried and found guilty. Your only absolution now is in death. The hour of your plea comes too late.
Then you force my hand. I must concentrate. Down with you!
So here it ends.
Onwards and upwards.
How can this be? Great Father, strike down these sinners, that they They feel your wrath!
Where will you go now, Ramza?
2 errands brought me to Zeltenia. The first was to meet with you. The second is to speak with Count Orlandeau.
The Thunder God? For what purpose?
I mean to enlist his aid in exposing the Church's intrigues.
How?
I have powerful evidence of the Church's misdeeds, of the truth they have long kept secret.
The scriptures of Germanique.
I spoke with the Count's adopted son, Orin, not long past. He pledged their aid should I bring hard proof against the Church. Orin was certain that his father, at least, would withdraw his troops and play no further part in the conflict.
Is that so? It's all right. She's with me. Melond has provided several others to help me carry out my task. She is but one.
Help you? I was sent to keep watch on you.
And a fine job you're doing of it. She knows everything. My plans, all of it. Like me, she works for the Church, but shares not the fanatical fervor of the Knights Templar. And like you, she longs to restore peace to Ivalice, even should your paths differ. Anything you can say to me, you can say to her.
You're the youngest son of House Beowulf. Ramza, am I right? Childhood friend to Delita, and nefarious heretic. My name is Valmafra Linand. A pleasure.
I take it you did not come for idle chat.
I've received word. The northern sky moves.
They make for Besselat.
Count Orlandeau himself has departed for the same only just now. As anticipated, Duke Goltana will also strike forth, and with your Black Ram Knights, no less.
I'm afraid it's too late, Ramza. We cannot stop the 2 armies from joining battle now.
No, I won't give up yet. I can still convince the Count to avoid this needless bloodshed.
I might have known you'd say that. Then our paths part once again.
Be safe, Delita.
And you, Ramza.
You mean to let him go?
He acts as I expected he would.
Even your friends are only pieces to be played.
Mind your words. You know not what you say.
Such outbursts ill become you.
Haven't you somewhere else to be?
Welcome, or may I be a good choice? May I help? Don't be a...
I'll do what I can, as you wish.
Savvy.
Aye. At the ready.
That's the last of it. The winds bear it onward now. And fair winds they are. They should keep it airborne for a half day if they hold more than enough time. Now there's a creature I had not thought to find in these wastes.
One might say the same of a Knight Templar so far from the church. What is it you scatter to the wind?
Oh, that? Oh, I suppose there's no harm in you knowing. There's naught you can do to stop it now.
Stop what?
This.
Poison!
Indeed. Though it is something of an acquired taste. We cast this fine powder upon the winds toward the northern sky. The toxin will not kill the men who breathe it, but it will strike them ill, rendering them unable to fight.
But why? Surely the church does not intend to hand victory to Goltana.
Very clever. I'll expect no less of a Beowulf. The moment Goltana hears of the northern sky's plight, he will send his armies against them. With his own stronghold unguarded, Goltana will be an easy target for assassination, and Count Orlandeau with him. But do not think Duke Larg will escape this scourge. He too will die. So you see, we really have thought of everything.
Your methods are inhuman.
You should rejoice. This will mean an end to war and bloodshed. And with that end, a new beginning. The Church's hand shall rule. Such is the will of the people. They clamour for change. An end to grovelling at highborn heels.
The Church is a covetous would-be usurper. Nothing more. Rather than seek to elevate the people, you manipulate their hopes and fears in order to seize power. The war will end, but not like this. There is another way.
Mayhap, but you shall have to best me first. Let us see how your strength holds.
You ain't leaving here alive.
Once you've put a stop to this fighting, what then? How do you propose to purge Ivalice of her corruption? To answer the cries of her downtrodden populace? Her fever will not cease to rage till her festered limbs are cut and seared. Even you must see that.
You would cut away the pure flesh with the foul. What good can come of such wanton butchery? No. This is sophistry spun by the very perpetrators of this war, and I will not be swayed by it. There are ways to heal a festered wound without the knife. The poison can be drawn.
Pray tell, what poultice might draw the nobles from this land? So long as you blight it with your existence, we must bow to your whims. Such is the way of the world, the foundation upon which men build their kingdoms. Should even two men exist, they can never know equality. The one may rule, the other must obey. The one may profit, the other must toil. Ever will one seek to exploit the other, and I will not be exploited. I will claim your seat and take what is my due.
You think to cure the realm's corruption by becoming part of it? There is no difference between you and those you would depose. What when another comes to claim your seat? You care not for Ivalice's suffering. You care only for your own.
Oh, such righteous words. A pity they only add to your hypocrisy.
You ain't leaving here alive.
Not now. Not when we're so close.
We must find Count Orlandeau.
Me? Plotting against the Duke? Are you mad?
Please, my lord, do not make this harder than it must be. We have our orders.
Why, in the name of all that's good, would I wish to unseat my liege lord?
You ask the very question that vexes me. I am gravely disappointed in you, Cid. I had thought you a friend.
Surely you cannot mean that, Your Grace. The gods as my witness, I am no turncloak. I am your most loyal man. My conscience is clean. What lying blackguard would besmirch my name?
Even yet you deny it. Your betrayal is as cold steel through my heart. You have conspired with rogue elements within the church to see me overthrown. My information comes from the High Confessor himself. You can imagine his distress upon learning of the plot.
Your Grace, the High Confessor deceives you. It is he who schemes in the shadows.
Now there is an august claim. Have you any evidence of this?
My son Oren is close to obtaining proof, yet even without it, the plot is as clear as day. It is by the Church's design that you are at war with Duke Larg, that they may seize control of the kingdom in the aftermath.
Ha! Never have I heard such nonsense. Pray tell, when did you shed your pride and don the fool's motley in its stead?
20 and more years of loyal service. And still, I have not earned your trust. Words fail me, Your Grace.
As you fail me. I cannot hope to fight a war without your order's forces. Still, it seems I am left no choice but to deny you your freedom. A lamentable situation for us both. Take him from my sight.
You summoned me, Your Grace?
I want you to maintain your contact with Malonde. A gaggle of cretinous sycophants they may be, but I cannot do without the cooperation of the upper clergy. Once the confessional decree is in my hands, Larg is as good as defeated.
Fear not, Your Grace. The High Confessor's mind is quite firm on that account.
Excellent. You have performed most admirably. There is another matter. I am placing the Order of the Southern Sky under your leadership. Henceforth, you are a knight devout. For now, this is a provisional appointment, but it shall be made permanent pending the battle's outcome.
You grant me honor far beyond my due.
I expect I shall not regret it. I place my full and utter confidence in you, Commander Hyrule. You, and you alone.
Your Grace.
Welcome. Take good choice. May I don't be... Welcome. Or catch your eye. May I be of... Who needs outfitting? This is your cousin. This is your another. May I help? I await you.
Time to prove my ever ready.
Let's have it. Aye. Forward.
A fronted assault? Are the Northern Sky a bunch of lackwits?
We come under a white banner with a matter of the utmost urgency. We must meet with Count Orlandeau at once.
The Count, you say? You must be sellswords in his employ, come to kill the Duke. But you're too late. Orlando's plot was foiled and he now rots in a cell. All right, men. We put down these knaves. Have at them!
We can win this.
Count Orlandeau? Plot against his lord? No. The Church must be behind this. The situation grows more dire. We must act quickly if we are to stop this battle.
What's happened here? You're unwell. What's wrong?
My chest. I cannot breathe.
Be strong. God's preserve, what ill magic is this?
They have befouled the air. A poison extracted from moss fungus spores.
Lord Brother!
I will be well. The antidote wards off the worst. I worry only for the Duke. Where is he?
Would that I knew. My search has yielded naught.
I am here.
Your Grace, are you harmed? Someone! Summon an apothecary! At once!
How do you feel, Your Grace?
Every breath is like choking on water. And my head, it is as though it was split in twain. But the symptoms seem to subside. I just need some time.
I see. Unfortunately, time is one thing you do not have.
What? Oh. What are you?
Dice Dog!
Be silent, brother.
You betrayed me. You killed your father to gain control of your house, and now you have killed me.
Is this poison your work as well?
No. No. It is a gift of those who would see House Bale take center stage.
Why do this?
Duke Larg was slain in battle. It is now left to House Beowulf to carry out his wishes.
This... You go too far.
This dagger, place it among the corpses. They were assassins sent by Goltana. You understand me, yes? The die is cast.
Lord Brother!
I'll do what I can.
Let's have it.
Ever ready.
I am yours to command.
To battle! Of course. The sluice. With the sluice open, the lake's waters will flood everything downstream. Battle will be impossible.
I must be decisive. Let me see. Now.
Leave me! How are we to see the sluice opened? Ah, I see. We've only to pull the two levers located at either end of the gate. This will be no simple feat, though. Our foes will stop at nothing to protect the devices. We must act with the utmost caution. I cannot fail. I cannot die.
Leave it to me.
Right. All that remains is to open the sluice gates, and the battlefield will be flooded.
Father, we've come.
I trust you've been kept well.
Well enough, as you can see. And this must be Barbaneth's son, Ramza. How you've grown, boy. Still, I recognize you at once.
Have we met, my lord?
Yes, though I can't say I'm surprised you've forgotten. You were only a child of some 3 or 4 years at the time. You gave us all quite a fright trying to lift my sword. Your father gave you a scolding that left you in tears, but at least you weren't hurt. And now here you've come to rescue me. I thank you. There's no need to kneel.
The battle is ended, with only light casualties on either side. This too, thanks to the help of Ramza. We've managed to hold the fires of war at bay. For a time.
I see. You are a worthy son of Barbaneth, young Ramza. There are many who owe you their gratitude, and I give it now in their stead. And mine with it, to be sure.
I do only what must needs be done.
I see your likeness to Barbaneth is more than skin deep. Your deeds honor him, boy.
Pray forgive the interruption, my lord. Duke Goltana means to execute you on the morrow. We should flee promptly, while the confusion eases our way.
It is as she says, my lord. We should continue this elsewhere.
Yes. Yes, it won't do for me to remain here with Goltana in this ill temper. Oren, I have decided to travel with Ramza. We must expose the Church's deception and put a stop to the High Confessor's plot.
Then I will go with you, my lord.
No. You will return to Zeltenia and see to the safety of Queen Avelia. She is the kingdom's rightful ruler and must be protected at all costs. That solemn duty falls to you.
I shall guard her with my life.
Well, Ramza, I trust you've room in your retinue for one more, long in the tooth though I may be.
My lord, you appear to me as a warrior in his prime. It would be my honor to fight at your side.
Then let's away before we're found. I pledge myself to you.
For the sluice to be opened when victory was within my grasp, I suffered a plague of fools.
You called for me, Your Grace?
Commander Hyrule, you are to gather a company of soldiers and move against the Northern Sky at once. If allowed to regroup, they will force another impasse. That is unacceptable. The White Lion must be put down for once and all.
But, my lord, the water from the sluice severely hinders movement. Even should we assemble a company, we would be hard-pressed to contend with our foe.
What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. This is an opportunity we cannot let pass. What better time to strike than now, when they will not be expecting an attack?
I'm afraid I must refuse.
What did you say?
You...
No man would wish to see you king. Come. Know that your death is not in vain.
The vanity would be in living when Saint Ajora calls me to his side.
The real Count Orlandeau has escaped with Ramza. This is as you desired, yes?
It is. We can but hope that Ramza does not fail us.
High Confessor Marcel came forward with his offer to mediate a peace between the camps, but though their leaders had been lost, their capacity to make war had not. The High Confessor's offer fell on deaf ears. Meanwhile, seeking to end the Church's machinations and rescue his sister Alma, Ramza and his comrades made for Marquis Elmdor's domain, Limberry.
By all means. Preparations, is it?
Welcome, by all. May I help? You're in safe hands with me. May I come? Greetings. After aught in particular, will that be aught catch? May I help with? Who needs outfitting? This is your grand total. Most that. This is your grand total. Many thanks. May I, but don't be a...
A flower, sir? It's only a gill.
A flower?
Yes, a flower. A blossomed bud. You've seen one, I'm sure.
Of course I have.
Well then, surely you could spare a gill for one of mine. They're quite pretty.
Very well. I'll have a flower.
Truly? Oh, thank you, kind sir. Few are inclined to stop in this squalid rookery, and even fewer buy. It is a harder life than you know. I always dream some charming knight will come galloping through and sweep me away from all this. Beg pardon, sir. I know there's naught you can do. I thank you again. May that flower bring you good fortune.
These times are hard for all.
Leave it to me. Very well.
As you command.
Ready and willing.
To battle!
You want to pass? Pay the toll. Just tip us your gill and be on your way. And those swords won't be helping you here. Unless you wish to pay the toll in blood.
Do you flash that cab? It's Cole's the heretic they're all on about. A bounty on his head so high we're like to need a ladder to reach the top. Why stop with the guilt they have on him? Nim their head on his shoulders and we'll have drink and malts enough for months.
His clock is the one from the bills, and no mistake. I'm not much for headhunting, but Gil is Gil. Mill 'em, lads!
Welcome. After all in particular. Will that be all? Come back. Looking for aught or cat. May I be of? You're in safe hands with me. May I don't? Looking for aught by all means. May I help with? Who needs outfitting? May I be of? Oh, you're here to sell. Are you happy? You can't say. You wish to remove. Are you a pleasure? Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? A pleasure doing. Are you happy? Thank you, can't. Are you happy? You can't say. May I be of further? Good choice. This is your most. May I be? What is it you're selling? Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? You can't say. Will that be Iowa? Well, after all in particular, may I help? You're in safe hands with me. This is your any fact. May I be? Don't.
Time to prove myself ever ready.
As you command.
Sabis. To battle.
What man of flesh and blood dare disturb the slumber of the dead? Men with orchestrate. Felicitous indeed that such a treasure should present itself unto us. We will have it from you. Then at last will our souls ascend to that lofty plane, as yours rot here in their stead.
With purpose.
So you are unwilling to compromise on your position?
Ivalice's reunification under its rightful king was Duke Larg's ardent wish. We've no intention of laying down arms until the Black Lion's men bend the knee to King Orinus. They will not steer the helm of Ivalice, and nor will the Church. Not so long as this house stands.
Do you not know who made your assassination of Duke Larg possible?
I mislike the question. Larg was felled by one of Goltana's assassins. Or do you mean to say that you were the ones who sent him?
That you would dare to make such jests. The Church has fallen far indeed. There is to be no convincing you, then.
Were it our desire, we could crush the Template like an overripe grape. Of that, I am quite convinced.
Tell me, this poison employed at Besselat, do you know what it was?
I am told it was an extract of moss fungus spores.
An insidious thing, moss fungus. It takes a great quantity to kill a man, but the toxin never leaves the blood. The smallest, most undetectable of doses will prove lethal if repeated often enough. The person being poisoned is oft unaware, for the symptoms are easy to confuse with those of common affliction. Headaches, chills, joint pain, high fever. Such things are observed before the lungs flood and the stricken struggles for breath. The young and robust may pull through, but the odds favor not the elderly and infirm. Your late Lord Father was taken by malady, was he not?
What is it that you wish to say?
I'm told you yourself have some knowledge in poisoncraft.
What of it?
I recently learned an interesting fact. I had wondered if you might be aware of it. When one poisoned by moss fungus is buried, they say toadstools sprout on the grave, because spores remain in the body. For which reason those killed by moss fungus at Besselat are being cremated, as a precaution. Forgive me, I digress. Yes. There was another matter. A gift from High Confessor Marcel.
A gemstone?
It is a zodiac stone. A blessed crystal from Malond. The High Confessor wished for you to have it. Please accept it as a symbol of the Church's good faith.
What is it?
Time to prove myself. Ever ready.
To arms, then.
Ready and willing.
At the ready. Not a soul to be found. Could the castle truly be abandoned? The door stands open. This sinister air. I have felt it before. Yes. The battle with the Cardinal. With Wiegraf.
Welcome to Limberry Castle. We'd begun to think you'd never arrive.
What a waste that would have been. We've such a warm reception planned. A kiss to see you to your grave.
Do not think me easy prey. Your true nature I will lay bare.
Not to be scoffed at.
You're strong, indeed. But will it be enough, I wonder? If you are determined to know our true nature, then join us inside. Assuming your courage holds, that is.
I do find myself growing fond of you. Rather than foes, mayhap we might be friends. But come, let us continue this within. Do not keep me waiting now.
Do they think there's some sort of game? Damn them.
Scarce had Delacroix and Wigraff awakened than they were felled. 'Tis a passing shame.
Do not worry over it. So long as Orchestrate exists and desire rules men's hearts, more shall awaken.
But not necessarily in the manner we require. As happened with Scorpio.
That may be so with the young heretic and his companions. Despite possessing Orchestrate, they are resistant to the allure. Our stones, however, shall serve as intended. Even as we speak, one now rests in the hands of its new host. Ere long, he will become one of us. His lust for power guarantees it.
Then all that remains is the revival of the Angel of Blood. Once the creator of the Orchestrate has descended, our ranks will burgeon in this world awash with desire. Do we have a suitable host?
The girl is the chosen. Of this I am certain. The Virgo stone once held by the Savior made its intentions known to me. Now we need only find the way to the Necrohole, where his soul rests, bound to the Angel.
He is here.
We've drawn him into our web. What would you now have us do with him?
Ah, Ramza. How long you kept us waiting? We have a score to settle from Rio Varnes.
Have care, Elmdor, he is a worthy foe. Underestimate him and you will fall like the others.
Fear not. This will be all business. I will strike him down and reclaim the stones. You've matters of far greater import. You must find the gate to the Necrohole.
Be at ease. I will not disappoint you.
Well, 'twould not do to keep our guest waiting. Let us be about it.
Very well. Was there something?
Time to prove myself ready.
As you command.
All right. No turning back.
How good of you to come here, Ramza. In recognition of your courage, I would make you a proposal. If you would but relinquish the Orchestrate you carry, I shall allow you to walk away. There need not be further bloodshed. What say you?
You think I would even entertain such a proposal? You mock me. Once I've dealt with you, I will see to Fulmarv. Your wicked schemes are at an end.
My, such confidence. You have grown bold indeed. But have you the bite to match your bark? Come then. Prove your words are not mere bravado. My stone is yours, if you've the strength to claim it.
A dead man stands before me. I thought you slain, Marquis.
As I did you, Count Orlandeau. You were supposedly executed soon after you murdered Duke Goltana.
'Tis a tale of the High Confessor's spinning, as my lord ought already to be aware.
I see Ramza has told you all. In that case, let us cast aside the pomp and pretense. I must say, Cid, I have longed to cross swords with you. Not in genteel contest, but in true and savage battle.
A fitting diversion for we who have taken our final bow. I will show you the swordsmanship that has earned me my epithet.
Shall we? What's the matter?
Now then.
Right then. Shall we?
That a staunch comrade should turn foeman. Fate is cruel indeed.
Among those who serve the Black Lion, None did so with more honor or loyalty than you, Cid. You were wasted on our fool of a liege lord. You alone spared a thought for the people.
The same might be said of you, Messam. I've known you for a good and compassionate man.
Alas, my conviction has changed, together with my mission, and both now conflict with yours. All that I was, I have forsaken.
Damn it all.
Time to prove myself. Ever ready.
Ready and willing.
Ready and willing.
At the ready.
A dead man stands before me.
Shall
Right.
By divine will. Order.
You may certainly try.
Not to be scoffed at. To arms, then.
Let's have it. I am yours to command.
Ever ready.
To battle!
A dead man stands before... That a storm...
You are strong. More than I can overcome. As much as it galls me, there is no denying that. I await you in the Undercroft. There is no more fitting a place for us to settle this.
I care not where. You'll not elude me again.
Time to prove myself. Ever ready.
Ready and willing.
Let's have it.
Forward. Marquis Elndor, I know not what has befallen you, but it matters no longer. For you are no longer a man. Using the power of the Orchestrate, you are become a Lucavi. I need no other reason to strike you down. Whatever the cost, I will rid the world of your evil.
That too is a desire. No different from that of all men. When your life's flame gutters, do you think you can resist being consumed by it? Every deed left undone, every failure, every regret will give rise to desires that call the darkness. And when it answers, what would your most fervent desire invoke, I wonder? Mayhap you will experience a miracle akin to that which saw your friend rise again. But in all likelihood, you will become one of us. For there is no man in whom darkness does not reside. Do you see them? The souls of the tormented. In life, they too bore darkness in their hearts. And now they serve it. What say you, Ramza? Will you not join them?
The dark within, embrace it now, and thus, ere dying, join my legion of undeath.
The Marquis is made a demon. What devilry is this?
Embrace your death.
The Auracite transformed Marquis Elmdor into this abomination.
It did. The stones harbor great magics, and they have the ability to manifest one's deepest desire. Well and good if a desire is noble, but those faced with death amidst battle are wont to wish for one thing above all else. Power. So it was with Wiegraf. He was ignorant of the Auracite's secret until it answered him at death's door, and its darkness consumed him, turning him into a Lucavi. I can only assume the same fate befell Marquis Elmdor and Cardinal Delacroix as well. Your brother Isolud learned of this foul truth and died fighting it.
That he should have stood against such evil. He was brave indeed. I see now that you speak the truth, Ramza. But there is one thing I would yet know, though I fear to ask. If Wiegraf only learned the truth of the stones on the brink of death, what of my father? What knowledge has he of this?
I tried to tell you earlier, but...
Such irony that ones born into power should stridently disparage its pursuit. For seeking power, our kind you do condemn. Yet power is that which paves the path to peace. For want of it, our kingdom knew defeat. The vanquisher from vanquished it divides, and from it, order does in turn arise.
You who wield demonic power would speak of order. Peace that is begotten by such is no peace at all. My brother believed in the cause and served faithfully. But you fiends slaughtered him as if he were less than livestock. The way his body was torn apart. Whatever monstrosity did the deed clearly reveled in the carnage it wrought. Ramza is right. In your pursuit of power, You have been consumed by darkness and twisted into abominations.
Ah, Meliadoul, the seed of Falmar's loins. Alike with sire, passing glib you are. A secret unto you I shall reveal. From where this stone did come into my hand. Upon me 'twas bestowed by your lord father. And now the name of he who slew your brother. Again, it was Lord Falmar did the deed.